I want to talk today about budgets, being fiscally responsible, like on a personal level, first off. So, not my numbers, meaning this isn't what I make, but let's say you earn $100,000 net after taxes. That's a nice, easy number, right? Now, if you have a balanced budget that you're not going into debt, it means you don't spend more than $100,000 that year, period, right? And if you're being wise with your finances, it means you go, hey, first off, I'm going to take 10 to 20% of that income and I'm going to put it into retirement and savings and investments. It's yours to keep, not to spend. Now, if you do that, starting at a young age, like 25, you graduate from college, you go and you start putting 10 to 20% of your net income into savings. You'll be pretty dang well off by the time you retire at 65, maybe even earlier. That's the ideal. Lots of people don't do that. I haven't done that. Haven't managed to do that. Life gets in the way. Family gets in the way. Accidents get in the way. Just try to do better, right? Now, let's say I earn $100,000 and I spend in that year $150,000 or $130,000. That's pretty awful, right? And that's where the US government is. We had like $5 billion in revenue for taxes and all that stuff, right? $5 trillion. Did I say billion? $5 trillion in 2024. And the government spent 6.8 trillion. That's about 30% more than what it brought in. That's insane. And so the things that are happening right now with DOGE, I'm not going to call it Doge. The things that are happening, like that needs to happen, because if we don't, we're spending over $1 trillion a year, I think, on interest payments alone now. I mean, imagine you earned $100,000 and just your interest payments that year were $25,000. That would be unsustainable. You would be in a really bad spot, especially if those interest rates were higher than like 4%, 5%. That's why the budget needs to change. That's why things need to be cut, because we can't spend money that we don't have. We can't have a $1.8 trillion deficit every fiscal year. That's it. Have a great one. Talk to you next time. Bye.